I've had some great fortune recently where I have some events that I attend where I need my beard to look absolutely on point to its best, such as judging the US National Beard Competition or being the keynote speaker at my Genesee County Chamber of Commerce business meeting. Hundreds and hundreds of people listening. I needed to make sure my beard was absolutely on point. And I naturally just kind of developed a routine of kind of a system to make sure my beard was at its absolute best, and it always is. And it just kind of happened. It wasn't consciously oh, I have this, I need to make sure I do this, 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 and this with this, and this. I just developed it over time. And now when I look back and I reflect on it, I'm like, oh, I do have a set routine to make sure my beard looks its best. So I want to lead off. I don't usually do this, but I want to lead off with a question for you guys, and then I'll explain mine. Do you, right off the bat, right off the jump of this video, have something in mind that you do for your beard to look its absolute best? Now, what I mean by that is we all likely have a rotation where we don't do the same thing every day, whether it's your wash, conditioner, butter, oil, brands, or using balm, a different heat technique. We probably switch it up depending on the day, depending on the situation. If you know your beard needs to be at its best, what do you do? You can share the routine methods. You can share the product types. If you want to get specific and say, I use this company and this scent or whatever it may be, please take it as far as you want or as short as you want, but I genuinely would love to know. And I'm going to share my routine of how I get my beard to look its absolute best when it really matters the most. But I should introduce myself before I get into what I do there. My name is Dan C. Bearded. I want to say thank you guys for checking this video out and at least hearing me out for some food for thought. If you guys are excited to hear about my best routine for me, hit that thumbs up on the video. Consider subscribing if you want to learn more about your beard and go back and check out the other videos. And shout out to those returning subscribers. So for me, the routine starts the night before. This one is kind of an odd one for me, but I'm going to be super transparent and open and honest here. Often nights I will take a shower. I always shower in the morning, but there's many nights where I'll also shower at night. If I have the next day where I need my beard to be on point, I do not shower at night unless it's really extreme. I have found when I go to bed by just getting my beard damp and just applying beard butter, it's easier for me to maintain perfect styling the next day without taking that full-fledged shower. Now, logic would say once you introduce hydration, right, water into the beard, that styling is going to go a little bit crazy and it would make sense to fight it kind of like an uphill battle at that point. So I get it. That does make sense. So the night before, I'm planning ahead of time. I'm going a damp beard and beard butter only. Any of my favorite butters. I'm not really going to talk about brands in this video. I'm not trying to sell anything. I just want to explain my routine. So that's the night before. In the morning, I will take a shower, and in the shower, I will always, on the important days, use a beard wash. It is a daily gentle wash. I'm not going stripping. I'm going to go as detailed as I can today, guys. A gentle daily wash while I comb before the wash. I comb gently with the wash in. Yes, it can be difficult to comb my beard when there's wash in it, but it is worth it for me. That exfoliation on the skin, that detangling, that's huge. I rinse the wash out. I then put in beard conditioner. Now, I'm only a conditioner guy every other day at most. Sometimes I'll take a couple of days off in between, but at most, it's an every other day. So gentle wash, which can be different. Some days it's stripping, and then followed by a conditioner. Now, while the conditioner's in my beard, I do wash my face with a face wash. I then rinse out the conditioner while combing my beard, rinse off the face wash, and that's it for my beard. I go then with the body wash. I wash my head hair beforehand. I didn't even cover that one. But that's the shower the day of my beard needing to be the best. Gentle wash followed by in-shower beard conditioner. Out of the shower, I get my beard to that damp-like state. I apply beard oil, one that's going to style its absolute best. That's different for everybody, but I'm going to go with an oil that I know styles well. Scent is a bonus, right? Anything else is a bonus, but how is it going to look? How is it going to style? I use my heat, which you guys saw in my morning routine. It's a combination of a blow dryer and a heated brush, and then I just leave it. That's it. I'm not using balm. I'm not using butter. I'm not using wax. I'm not doing anything else that's like a crazy styling. I will use the cold brush if it's a really important day. I don't use it every day, but if I need my beard to be locked in for style, it is blow dryer, heated brush, finishing with a cold brush. And if I want to get real crazy, all right, get ready. I will take a Boar's bristle brush and just kind of Velcro in the, the rest of the hair, if you know what I mean. You get some like flyaways or some wispies. When you use that Boar's brush, it kind of gets the hairs to Velcro into each other. And then I just leave it. I don't really try to comb my beard throughout the day. If anything, this is the exact method I do. I go here underneath, fluff, and then kind of bring it together in the middle, and then lock in my style. And that's about it. Butter the night before, gentle wash, conditioner in shower, followed by a heat routine with oil beforehand. And that is when my beard looks its absolute best. If I take a shower the night before, probably doesn't look as good in the morning. If I do a beard wash only day, probably doesn't look as good. There's a whole bunch of different variables, but that is what I've dialed in for myself. I'm not gonna drag this out and try to make the video longer than it needs to be. Let me know if you need to go edit your comment. You're like, oh, I didn't think, oh, yeah. Please do down below or leave a new comment. I think we're gonna get an amazing discussion going down in those comments about different routines, different methods. And if you wanna add in anything in particular about you, please do. You can say, hey, Dan, that's awesome, but I'm a black man. My beard's a little bit different. Or Dan, I have a silver, white, gray beard. It's different. I have a short beard. I have a long, whatever details you wanna add in, we could have a really cool sample size of how you guys get your beard to its best state. And maybe I gave you some food for thought to consider like, I never did think about the night before. That makes sense. Just a little bit of fun and planning here. This is what it's all about, you guys. It's a journey. Check with me at the end of the year. It might be a different routine. We'll see. I'll update you as always, though. Thank you guys for watching today. Can't wait to read those comments. Dan C. Bearded, please stay bearded and stay positive.